Hey, it's Tom and I welcome you to a new Synanatomy video. I hope you are fine, and you maybe remember that I made a video series about the Oddity 2 synthesizer from Gforce Software, a great emulation of the ARP Odyssey from the past. I will link the videos in the description if you didn't watch it yet. It's a very old video from me, so it's already made 7 years ago. It was two bigger sound demos, and my playing skills there were even worse, so now they are better. And for me, the Oddity 2 was a really great emulation that captures the spirit of the ARP Odyssey in very great details, but with additional features. Well, the synthesizer plugin has now 7 years, and Gforce Software decided to remake the synth as Oddity free synthesizer with new features, improvements, and so on. Let's open it here. And you can see Oddity has a new interface. They redesigned it from scratch. And the first thing to know is Oddity 3 is of course full compatible with Apple M1 and M2. And so it runs natively. And of course it also supports Windows and so on. And you can see here the new interface. It's scalable. You can make it bigger. You can make it small or super small here. I really love here that they go even deeper into authenticity and gives the users even more the vibe of the ARP Odyssey with 3 new skins. You can hear in the settings. And you can see here now skin MK1, so it's the white one. Then we have the MK2, which is the darker one or the black one. And you have here the very classic one, I think the most famous, the MK3 with the orange and black or gray, let's say. And personally, I really enjoy here the orange and dark version. And let's make it a bit bigger here. Yeah, and that's already one of the big features. Then, of course, the user get many new sounds. There are over 2000 presets now on board. I think this gives you a lot of time to play around and to explore the sound of the Oddity 3. And the new version comes also with 250 plus new sounds. So there are a lot of new sounds to explore. And these are now available in new preset browser. You can see here they managed here to change from classic, Oddity 1, Oddity 2 and Oddity 3. For Oddity 1 and Oddity 2 are available here again and also compatible. And you can see here the collection, category, types, timbre and so on. And I really enjoy here functionality that you know from native instruments, for example. You go, for example, here on an Oddity 01, you go on it, and then you can audition it. You can also change here the root node and so on. That's a really cool feature, so you don't need always to press the key on your keyboard. There is also a random feature that picks randomly a sound from the preset browser. Let's check it out here. You get Holy Plug. That's the new preset browser, a really big step forward compared to the old one. Then on the engine side, it's still an ARP Odyssey emulation, but they took it a bit further with different new features. Not major new features, but slightly new features that improves the entire sound. Starting here on the left side, you get now a vintage knob that adds the analog imperfections that you love from analog synths. Then they added new effects to it. So the modulators are still the same. You get here the single XLFO and the XLESR. But beside this, you can find now a distortion unit with gain and tone parameter, then a delay with amount, feedback, and yeah, it's a stereo delay, so you can link them or adjust the left and right side. And you get the really great sounding and lush sounding reverb here with different parameters like pre-delay, size, and so on. And you can also you have different presets here, and you can have a slapback, a small reverb, a medium, large, or huge. So it's a small effect sections, but it makes a lot to the sound, in my opinion. Another new feature of the Oddity 3 compared to the Oddity 2 are the new microcontrols. There are 4 available, and I really enjoy here using them because they give you a way to manipulate parameters very easily. You can manipulate here one parameter or several parameters at the same time. So you can change your sound in a subtle way or in a radical way in seconds. That is very impressive here. And how you can map it is also done here very easily. You can see here on the right side the microcontrols. There are 1, 2, 3, and 4. And each microcontroller has here a cross. And if you want to map now a parameter, you take here the cross and map it here, for example, here to the high pass cutoff frequency. And with the right click, you can adjust the amount. And then you can also see here on the macro instantly that there are 3 parameters mapped. So it's here the VCF resonance, and the high pass cutoff frequency. And I really enjoy here, or it's really great done here, that you always see if you play with a macro, which parameters are manipulated here in real time. So if you change here macro 1, it controls these three parameters. If you now take the macro 2, you can see it bends here the distortion and so on. And the macro 4 here controls the reverb. This representation in colors are great here, so you always see which parameters are manipulated. And finally, we get also programmable aftertouch and expanded velocity controls for extra playability. And you can see it here on the right side. You can here adjust the aftertouch and here the velocity, and you can also map it then to different parameters. So it's very easy done. Yeah, that's Oddity 3. You can see it's not now a major update, but it's a nice update for really great sounding ARP Odyssey emulation. And of course, I give you a demo of my favorite presets from the new factory library, and also check out the macros that I use so you can see how quickly you can change sounds using them. In summary, the new Oddity 3 is a great update that makes a lot of fun. It sounds excellent, it's very authentic on the workflow but also on the sonic side. I really enjoy the new interface, that is definitely a major step forward. The 3 additional skins, the MK1, MK2 and MK3, are a nice add-on and gives it a more Odyssey look. Sorry, but it's hard to say any critics about the new Oddity 3. Maybe that it's not a free update, but a £24.99 plus VAT upgrade for existing customers. Nonetheless, great job Gforce Software. And let me know in the comments below what you think about the new Oddity 3. Are you already a user of the Oddity 2 or even Oddity 1? Let me know in the comments below. It would be cool to discuss with you. And as usual, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a positive thumb and a subscription. It doesn't cost you anything, but it helps me a lot. And big thanks for watching, and hope to see you again very soon in the next videos. Bye!